Welcome to Memorial Hall. Coverage of Nighthawk basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. Craig Corbin along with Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team for this matchup between the Nighthawks of North Georgia and the Saints of Limestone. Limestone brings in a mark of 3-1 under head coach Brandon Scott. The Nighthawks 1-2 under head coach Chris Faulkner. The only loss for Limestone coming in to Coker, a team that's 1-3.
Interesting that two teams have had to play in conference so early in the year. You know, that's something that Peach Belt Conference has. Now that we no longer have divisions, we've actually got more teams that we have to play home and home. So we're getting into our league schedule a little earlier this year, December 2nd, here in Memorial Hall against Francis Marion. But to jump into league play in November before we carve up a turkey, that's unheard of.
It's a very different feel, and I think the net effect, though, is positive. Getting everybody twice, it's just a different way of approaching the early part of the season.
Yeah, it is, and you know what? You value now your non-conference scheduling just a little bit more, because since you've got such fewer of them, one thing that you don't want to do is try to schedule wins. You want to try to schedule teams that are a little bit more in line with the type of the teams are on the front end of your conference schedule. So, you know, there are plenty of schools that North Georgia could play that would probably be a little bit more, win-friendly. But, you know, the way we're going about it is the way you want to do things. And, you know, at the end of the day, in any sport, whether it's running sports, indoor sports, outdoor sports, the at-large component is really such a moving target. And as long as you're playing well at the end of the season, you get rewarded. So I think playing a team that's a perennial power in the Southeast region like Limestone is a feather in our cap.
Leading scorer for the Saints thus far in the season, Kenny Hairston, nearly 17 points a contest, one of 4 Limestone players in double figures on the season. Thus far, the Saints have recorded wins over Wingate, big win over Mars Hill, and then Anderson, and then the loss most recently coming on the 18th of the month at Coker by a final of 87-76.
Yeah, and you know what? That game is not showing up as conference. I'm pretty sure. Regardless, either way, you know, those two schools are just a few miles apart from each other in South Carolina there. Limestone is extremely well coached. Brandon Scott, you know, he does a great job of molding athleticism and raw talent with just enough of reins and kind of organization to you know, they're a perennial NCAA team, and a lot of that is a testament to Coach Scott here in his 11th year.
Last time out for the Nighthawks, a heartbreaker in overtime, the loss to Belmont Abbey. And that was a ball game that most observers probably thought could have been won in regulation.
Yeah, and you know what? We're actually lucky at one point to even get into overtime. Yeah. After that, you know, a really challenged 3 by Bennett there at the end of the horn to get us in extra period. But you know what? Sometimes, you know, it's just like, you know, when you outplay a team for the bulk of a game, you kind of almost feel like you're obligated to win. It's kind of like the Falcons and Seahawks last night. You know, like the Falcons just dominated that game for just 90% of the time. And, you know, at the end when it was really getting close, you know, you just kind of felt bad. You know, you just kind of felt like that's just going to be an Atlanta game. And, you know, unfortunately, it fell the other way for us against Belmont Abbey. You know, I thought that we played well for the better part of that game, but just, you know, for some reason, you know, we just couldn't finish.
Leading scorer thus far for the Nighthawks, Shaquan Cantrell, with nearly 23 points a game and playing 39.7 minutes per game. An Iron Man indeed.
Yeah, that's something that we want to keep an eye on. You know, he's obviously a preseason all-PBC selection, and you know, our most dynamic scorer, but you've got to make sure that when it comes February playing conference teams that we're ready to go. But you know, Coach Faulkner's still just trying to size up how many chairs or how deep his bench really is.
We will step aside when we come back. Starting lineups in the opening tip right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I'm a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer.
I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process,
Not a position.
The University of North Georgia
Is a state leadership institution.
Here, the leadership
certificate program is open
To all students who want to enhance
Their leadership knowledge.
gain practical skills and become a
more effective leader.
a more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations.
campus events.
Community service, study abroad.
And many other campus activities.
Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication.
Create an inclusive environment.
and make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
you can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
Time now for your starting lineups. First for the Saints of Limestone, it'll be number 1, TJ Shepard, junior out of North Augusta, South Carolina. Number 11, Kenny Hairston, their leading scorer, a junior from Charlotte. Number 14, Jaquan Sims, a freshman out of Covington, Georgia. Number 23, Makumba Kane, senior from Dakar, Senegal. And number 42, Donovan Harris, senior from Burlington, North Carolina. The Saints, coached by Brandon Scott, are 3-1. For the Nighthawks, under head coach Chris Faulkner, it'll be number 14, Tyler Dominy. Number 21, Ephraim Shamanga. Number 23, Shaquan Cantrell. Number 24, Ebo Smith. And number 42, Karad Watson. The teams are on the floor. So glad that you've joined us for coverage of Nighthawk basketball here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Ball in the air and the tip controlled easily by the Saints, and we are underway. The Saints, their opening possession around the horn to Shepard. Down low it goes to Harris. Hook shot up, no good. And loose ball taken by Cantrell up ahead. Shamanga drive, shoots 2-0 in favor of the Nighthawks.
Good break for North Georgia there. We were unprepared defensively on the first set. Action they ran, got lost in the post. They missed a little bunny shot that was fortunately tipped out to us, gave us a 2-on-1 break with Shaq and Ephraim. Easy lay-in, but a good break. We need to make sure that we focus in defensively early here.
Shepard drives, puts it up with the left hand. Rebound snatched by the Nighthawks. Shamanga up ahead to Ebo. Bounce pass to Cantrell, top of the key. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound snared by the Saints, number 11, Kenny Hairston. Long three off the mark, rebound to Shamanga. 2-on-2, the break. Shamanga will drive. Left-handed shot is up and in.
Great job by Ephraim there, actually changing his pace, changing his speed. That's what created that lane to the left for him. He is really fast with his hands, not super fast with his feet, but right there his change of pace allowed for the transition basket.
Jaquan Sims will leave it for Shepard. Shepard now away to Hairston. Hairston guarded by Watson. Three is on the way. It is good.
This game last year, a year ago, only 134 combined points between the two. Looks like we're on a much quicker pace here today, Craig.
4-3 your score, 18-15. The drive by Shaquan, no good, but a foul on the play will send him to the line. Clock stopped early first half here from Memorial Hall. Counting down the final home games in Memorial Hall. And the number grows smaller.
Somewhere around
smaller.
12 right now. Yep. Give or take good construction weather.
And we hope for the best.
Raw drive right there by Shaquan. Early pitch up. No ball reversals. First paint touch. Really against a set defense. We were lucky that we were able to get the foul call after taking it to the chest. Those driving lanes will open up, however, Craig, the more that we reverse the basketball and get paint touches.
Shaquan on the season, leading foul shooter on the team at 84%. 5-3 your score. We've played 2 minutes in the opening half. Limestone with the ball. Sims, 17-footer, good.
That's a high difficulty jump shot right there. Dribble move, shoulder fake, step back. It's really easy to leave that shot short.
Chimanga lost that pass. He was off balance, but the Limestone player had a heel on the end line, and so North Georgia will keep it. Chimanga having a tough time, gets it into Watson on the baseline. Turnaround jumper. That went off the mark. 17:35 to go first half. In the lane, the floater from about 12 feet, no good for Hairston. And Cantrell gets it away to Dominy. Here come the Nighthawks. We're tied at 5. Tyler down the right side of the lane, up, no good. Rebound to Donovan Harris.
That's a matchup we like. Tyler on a big, just was unable to finish after using his shoulder to create a little bit extra space.
3 no good for the Hairston, and a foul over the top by Donovan Harris. That is the second foul thus far in the ball game on Limestone. Checking in, number 3, Eddie Hunt. And he will give a breather to Donovan Harris. The Nighthawks Bennett Fuzak in the ball game. Away to Dominy. Tyler now 17-footer, good.
It's like he's almost more comfortable shooting the one dribble pull up from the elbow than he is anything in traffic.
And his ability to elevate so well gives him a huge advantage with that.
Yeah, but Limestone made a bad decision there to play under the ball screen.
Down the lane, ball knocked free, but right back to Sims. And now taken by Chimanga. Ephraim zips the pass to Shaquan, drives, puts it up, no good, left it short. Loose ball, Shaquan has it. In traffic, up, no good. Golden opportunities there. Ball in the hands of Hairston. The tape on his shoulder is about to drop off. Might have to be rethought. Out front to Shepard, down the lane, left-handed shot, up and in.
Good drive there by Shepard. Good finish with his left hand. Looks like they're a matchup to the favor of Limestone. They keep yelling drive on every time Shepard touches it on Tyler, so we're going to want to sit down and see him shoot jump shots over our head.
Ebo Smith for 3. This one around the rim and out, no good. Still tied at 7. 15:40 to go, first half in Dahlonega. TJ Shepard, straightaway 3. It's up, it's good. And that marks the first lead of the night for Limestone.
And we got swallowed up in that ball screen there. Perhaps not sure what the scout is on Shepard, but we went under that, unfortunately, and he just rose up into a rhythm jump shot.
Ephraim Chimanga with some pretty powerful disc breaks to stop on a dime in the lane.
Borderline travel, but I think his momentum gave him that extra half step.
10-9 Limestone by 1 with the ball. Shepard down low to Hunt. Ball out of bounds. It will stay with Limestone, but our first official timeout, the under 16, with 15:01 to play in the first half. It's Limestone 10, North Georgia 9 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Don't you worry, my my child, everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Now you have it. Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
Welcome back. Yours truly, Craig Corbin, alongside Lee Glenn, our team tonight on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Your director, Ashley Porter. And on camera, our thanks to Sharon Perkins.
We're very fortunate to have a family of staffers around here at North Georgia that are willing to pitch in. You know, holiday week here, and all of our student staff. You know, we run about 10 to 12 students for a home game to pull off everything that we do, from event ops to you know, the coverage of the game. And so, you know, we're very fortunate to have a group of staffers around here that'll pitch in at all costs.
And we greatly appreciate Sharon being willing to help out. That shot will go for the Saints. And that was Kenny Hairston. That makes it 12-9. Ball out of bounds off of Cotter. Colin Cotter just in the ball game for the Nighthawks.
A lot of times the old adage is, on your first touch, you want to give it up and get it back before you even shoot it or make a dribble drive. That was Colin's first touch, had to go 94 feet. It's a tough finish.
Three-pointer up and good for TJ Shepard. The lefty gives the Saints their biggest lead now at 15-9. Poitier also on the floor for the Nighthawks. That one nestles in for Tyler Dominy. 15-11 your score, 14:07 to go first half. Hairston away to Shepard, baseline jumper for Sims, no good, but an offensive board to Eddie Hunt. Three on the way, no good for Shepard, but another offensive rebound, goodness. Hairston back out between the circles. On the wing to Shepard. Hairston drives top of the key, away now with 14 to shoot. Pass zipped into and out of the hands of Makumba Kane. But last touched by a Nighthawk. Quickly checking in for the Nighthawks, Lanre Olatunji. Gives a breather to Tyler Dominy. Inbound comes to Hairston, three on the way, good.
Man, they can get up shots, they can get up threes in a small amount of space.
Yep. And in a great big hurry. 18-11 your score, largest lead of the night. Three on the way from Poitier, off the back iron, no good. Rebound snatched by Makumba Kane. Up ahead it goes to Jaquan Sims, back to Kane. Lefty zips it right back to Sims and out to midcourt and TJ Shepard. Shot clock at 13 minutes to play until the half. Ball knocked free, but right to Makumba Kane. Down low to Hunt, fakes, shoots, blocked in there. Nicely done by Olatunji. Cotter out front, works to the wing, now away to Poitier. Quincy guarded by Hairston. Down the left side of the lane, shot is up and a whistle. That's going to be on Hairston.
We're using a lot of dribbles to reverse the basketball from side to side. Dribbles are slower than passes, and it's taking, you know, we're not really having to make Limestone's defense change sides of the floor. But an aggressive dribble by Sydney there allowed us to at least get to the free throw line.
Walter Cole in the ball game now for Limestone. One more coming for Quincy. Got them both. Tyler Dominy back in. Shaquan getting a breather. A little full court pressure here by the Nighthawks.
Good mix up here, a little token pressure, just making them think about the inbounds.
Shepard works on Olatunji down the right side of the lane, throws it up and in.
It's a really smooth play there. Ball screen defense was very good by North Georgia, but the change of speed, change of pace.
Cotter open for the shot, but a whistle away from the ball. That will be on Lanre Olatunji. First foul on the Nighthawks. Donovan Harris back in for the Saints, replacing Eddie Hunt. Again, North Georgia staying with the full court look. Hairston lost it off his foot, out of bounds, and over to the Nighthawks.
That should have been our ball anyway. He ran the baseline on the inbounds after a foul, and ball screen foul, so not a made basket. Ball never lies sometimes.
Well said. Shimanga brings it up, bounce pass to Poitier. He dribbles to the lane, turns, shot is up and good, and a travel before the shot. And with that, the under 12 is upon us. 11:52 to go, first half. It's Limestone by 7 right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
We're not just a video production company. We're storytellers, and we're on a mission to connect people, inspire change, and capture life's most precious moments. Because it's not only about capturing where you are today, it's about capturing where you're going. So when it's time to create a video, choose Bentley Media, and let us tell your story the way it was meant to be told. Bentley Media, we only film everything.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
The 1-2 punch of TJ Shepard and Kenny Hairston have accounted for all but 2 of the Limestone 20 points. Shepard with 10, Hairston with 8. For the Nighthawks, 6 points by Ephraim Shimanga and 4 from Tyler Dominy lead the way. Back to action with the Saints in control. Walter Cole in the ball game, gets it away to Hairston. Shot clock at 12. Long three, no good. Over the top, Makumba Kane has it blocked by Karad Watson. They're going to call it jump.
Tied ball.
Tie ball.
Yeah.
And it will go to the Nighthawks.
That goes along with the last play before the under 12 media. A little contact, letting them play, and if that's the way it's going to be called, then
so be it.
With it. Yep.
To drive, Dominy unable to connect. Thought there might have been contact, but no whistle. Limestone the ball, leading by 7. 11:05 to go, first half. Kane has it knocked away, gets it back. Away to Walter Cole. Cole on the wing with 13, 12, 11 to shoot. Now to number 11, Kenny Hairston. Works down the left side of the lane, stops, turns, pivots, and throws it away. He had nowhere to go.
That's good defense there. Not only does the defense also has to be shot clock aware. And so when we know that it gets single digits, you've kind of committed to just one pass or one drive.
Drive by Shimanga, the shot no good, got his own rebound no good. Big elbow thrown by Makumba Kane. Saints have it up 20-13. TJ Shepard closely guarded by Tyler Dominy. Shepard will drive, and it's blocked by Tyler. He stepped out of bounds, and so it will stay with Limestone.
So we did a good job on that last possession of on the penetration, just understanding that he had to make one more pass or get a shot up, and we didn't overhelp. And you know, that's just good, sound defense, recognizing the shot clock situation.
Bennett Fuzak back in the ball game for the Nighthawks. And if you're hearing some of the calls from the Saints bench, there's a reason for that. We have a front row seat. Cantrell to Watson, Karad now one dribble and away to Shimanga as we approach the midway point in the first half. Ephraim picks up the dribble, down low, Karad blocked over the top, and a foul, number 2 on Donovan Harris.
That's definitely a foul, and this is one of those situations where Karad making these free throws unfortunately doesn't warrant Ephraim with an assist. But, you know, that's just great poise by Ephraim, losing his dribble, but just kind of hanging in there, using his pivot foot to wait and trust that a teammate's going to find some space.
Watson at the line puts it in. That breaks a bit of a dry spell as Eddie Hunt checks in, replacing Donovan Harris. One more for the man from Cartersville, no good, 1 of 2. 20-14 your score, Limestone the lead and the ball. Michael Miller in the ball game for the Saints. Shot up, but a travel will wipe it off from Nehemiah McGriff.
That is the same identical move to, was it Quincy's earlier that got called for the travel?
Yep. Mr. Poitier. Head coach Brandon Scott encouraging his team. Karad with the ball out front, away to Shimanga, holding high. Couple of dribbles, now the pass to Karad in the lane. The shot is up and in, off balance was Watson.
He was worried about getting that last shot block and just kind of used an off-foot layup just to keep the shot blocker untimed.
Ball in the hands of Walter Cole. Works on Cantrell in the lane. Now the pass, Eddie Hunt. And it's good.
And that ends a streak of 3 straight defensive stops. We got to kind of start a new streak here next time down.
Shimanga out front to Ebo Smith. He's guarded by Hairston. 8:40 to go first half. Nighthawks trail by 6. Shimanga elevates for 3 off the iron, no good. Fuzak battles but cannot get the rebound. Limestone on the move. Clock rolls, 8:28 and counting. Hairston guarded by Shimanga. And Shimanga has his pocket picked and picks the pocket of Hairston.
It's uncanny how quick his hands are. And you know what? And it's a good thing, to be honest with you, Craig, but it's the common eye would sometimes call him for a foul. And we're lucky that he doesn't get called for more fouls than he does, but that's just a straight-up rip-you steal. Yeah.
The steal by Shimanga. Nighthawks have the ball. Cantrell down the left side of the lane. Shimanga gets it away to Shaquan. Basket good, 22-18.
Good move there by Ephraim, just creating more space, pulling a defender to him. And good job by hands awareness by Karad, having his hands up.
Under 8 minutes to play, we'll have an official timeout at the next stoppage of play. Hunt works on Watson, knocked away, gets it back. Ball is loose. Shimanga got a hand on it to Watson. Here come the Nighthawks on the move. Ephraim down the near side to the wing. Works on Michael Miller, 17-footer up. Good! Ephraim Shimanga. And a timeout taken by head coach Brandon Scott of Limestone. And that becomes the media. We'll take it. 7:25 to go first half. The Nighthawks are back within 2 at 22-20 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
NCAA TV and marketing rights fees. Where does the money go? Long answer, 96% of the revenue is used to fund 88 championships and support 1,055 member colleges and universities, who together provide $2 billion annually in financial aid to more than 400,000 student athletes so they can compete and learn. Short answer, we put our money where our mission is.
Back in your normal fashion, and once we're back, we'll go that pretty quick.
Goodbye, LA, until another time. When can we call it love? Think we've crossed the line.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
And back we are, just enjoying a in the first half. 22-20 is your score in favor of Limestone. Saints have the ball. The up and under would not go from Miller. Ball out of bounds, last touched by Ebo Smith. 7 minutes exactly to go. And a pause for the substitution. Walter Cole checks in. And he will replace Michael Miller.
That was a foul on North Georgia. People were upset about Limestone touching it last, but that was the lesser of two evils on the call.
Saints have it. Quick three by Shepard off the iron, no good. Rebound, Makumba Kane zips it to Hunt. Puts up the shot, no good. And rebound snatched by Tyler Dominy. Tyler right down the middle of the floor in traffic, no good. Battle for the loose ball, and Makumba Kane gets it away to Shepard. Long lead pass to Cole, puts it up and scores.
There's certain matchups that Coach Scott must like that he just allows certain players to kind of play free one-on-one against.
And that was one of them.
Yeah.
24-20. Shaquan looks for three, straight away, good.
That's one thing that Shaquan has spent a ton of time on in the offseason, is just kind of lining his shot up just a little bit more, less negative energy in it, and it's shown he's now a better statistical three-point shooter and free throw shooter.
And a whistle there. And especially the foul shooting is something that was sort of an Achilles heel, a huge improvement.
It used to his shot had negative motion in it, so as it went up, it would go back a little bit before it went forward. Now it goes up from in front of his dominant eye, up and out, which good shooters do.
At the line, no good from Jaquan Sims. That foul on Fusak. Bennett's first. That one no good. Rebound by Shaquan.
That is a note that I'm sure our coaching staff is paying attention to there. Both those free throws were not necessarily close.
Nope.
So should we be in a situation that someone we're going to want to pay attention to.
Ebo, an NBA three. Good! Ebo Smith!
You know, it takes a lot of confidence to shoot that type of a three-point shot. Sometimes you want to see shooters shooting those kind of balls, other than the toe to the line, rhythm threes.
Backdoor cut in the basket to Jaquan Sims. That ties it up at 26. Ebo had put the Nighthawks back in front momentarily. Dominy drives inside, blocked over the top. Makumba Kane. Tyler tries it again, blocked again by Kane. Out of bounds and over to Limestone. Tyler says, how about a whistle there?
That is a lengthy young man there in number 23, Kane. It really gone to, I don't know how tall he's listed on the roster. Looks like he is, Kane, 6'8", with an extreme wingspan.
Plays a lot taller than that 6'8".
He sure does.
Inside 5 minutes we go, first half. 26 all. Macomb Kane away to T.J. Shepard. Shepard behind the back, guarded by Cotter. Puts it up just inside the arc and hits.
Wow, that's just handoff motion until they get the matchup they want to play one-on-one.
Cotter leaves it for Poitier. 3 on the way, you bet.
That was a tough shot because he didn't go right in rhythm. He had to kind of pause and gather himself.
T.J. Shepard with the ball. The floater from 10 feet is good. And that puts the Saints back up by 1, 30-29.
Good basketball game so far.
It is. 4:14 to go, first half. Cotter lost his footing. I'm not sure if he hit a wet spot or just lost his footing.
I think that was good defense by Limestone there, doing a good job of just kind of absorbing Cotter's initial dribble contact and letting him get deep. I think that that's a one-on-one scenario that Limestone will take, is having Colin finish around the rim and not helping to him.
Saints with the ball leading by 1, 4:04 to go. You can hear Coach Brandon Scott call out play number 3. If you didn't hear it.
That's going to be 3 handoffs to a ball screen or one-on-one play.
And ball out of bounds to the Nighthawks. He's sort of the token third member of our broadcast.
Yeah, he is. I think I can almost tell what kind of slacks he's wearing.
We're going to take a break. 3:53 to go, first half. It's Limestone by 1. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance. A monster dunk or no-look pass. And cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Saw Miss Hannah Peavy featured in part of that spot there, the NCAA. Nicely done. Let's take a look at some of the plays thus far that have gotten the Nighthawks to where they are in this ball game, down by only a point. Yes, a beautiful feed from Shamanga to Karad Watson down the lane for the off-balance lay-in. Then a big 3 by Ebo. At that point, that tied us up.
Strong dribble penetration there by Shaquan. Little ball or a handoff set run by Coach Faulkner out of the media timeout.
And that basket by Shaquan puts North Georgia back on top by a point. Limestone with the ball. Out front it goes to Sims. Jaquan works to the left side. Now away to Cole for 3. No good. Loose ball tipped out of bounds to the Nighthawks. What you were talking about with respect to Shaquan and the confidence in his shot, I think translates to his play in general on the floor.
Yeah, if he's able to actually shoot that open 3 that he made earlier and just the dribble pull-up plays, it's only going to make him an unbelievably more efficient dribble penetration now that he's got 2 or 3 tools he can use instead of people just guarding him as a driver.
Shamanga down the left side of the lane, turns, puts it up and in. Ephraim Shamanga averaging 14 points a contest, already with 10. Inside 3 minutes to go, 33-30 your score in favor of the Nighthawks. Shepard drives in traffic, back it
got
goes
him another one
to Harris and taken away by Shamanga. Ephraim zips it to Fuzak, back to Shamanga. Now Shaquan to the foul line, elevates, 15-footer, no good. Rebound snatched by Jaquan Sims.
And to your point, Craig, that 15-footer that he just took is not a shot that he really wanted to take last year.
Sims back out front to Nehemiah McGriff. Now Sims guarded by Shimanga. And a travel.
Cool thing to do with officiating now is to not have a lanyard on your whistle. It's funny to see how some of these guys will blow it and catch it, or either blow it and swallow it, like stick it in their mouth.
Long three would not go. And a rebound inside by Donovan Harris.
A big boy rebound right there.
Yes, it was. 3-point lead for the Nighthawks. Inside 2 minutes we go. First half from Dahlonega. Nehemiah McGriff away to Sims. Down low to Harris. Up and under and in.
Matchup they like there. Big on big. They think their bigs are more mobile than ours, I think.
Timeout, 32nd. We'll keep it right here. 1:42 to go in the first half. You mentioned it a moment ago. This is an entertaining ball game for the fans that have shown up, and a good crowd.
For a Tuesday of a week, Thanksgiving holiday week with no kids in school.
Yep.
I think the over-under by the event staff before the game was 85 payers. I think that we are significantly over that mark.
Easily. I'm glad I took the over.
I think we all did. That wasn't a sound line that was set, but
that was not from Vegas.
No, it was not from Vegas, and we don't gamble here by any means. It's all just for fun, for guessing. But to your point, it was a great crowd, a great turnout for a early preseason November holiday game.
A lot better way to get into the Thanksgiving spirit.
Yep.
Cantrell down the lane, up, would not drop. Boy, that was a great look by Shaquan.
Same set we ran out the last media timeout.
Saints with the ball. Sims on the wing, guarded by Ebo Smith. Right through the screen by Kane. Now away to Michael Miller. 10 to shoot. Makumba Kane down low to Hunt. Hook shot up, and no good, left it short. Rebound to Watson.
Need two good, we're gonna have to get two more good stops here.
Inside a minute to play first half. Shimanga. Ball knocked free. Hunt. Ephraim gets it back. No look pass to Shaquan, but he missed the layup. Doggone it.
That layup that he just made is not just a traditional uncontested. That's called an early layup where you don't jump and try to beat the shot blocker. It's a very tough shot to make at a high pace that Shaquan was traveling.
And he was moving.
He was.
Left-handed shot way off the mark from Walter Cole. Nighthawks have it.
Probably
and they can take the last shot.
Probably want one here.
Ephraim looks over at Coach Faulkner. Gets the play call. 15 seconds to go out near midcourt. Now 10, 9, 8, 7. Shimanga to the right elbow. Back to Fuzak. 3 on the way. It's no good. 2-1. The long heave is off the backboard, and we are at the half. And it's a 33-32 Nighthawk lead at the break. We will take a timeout when we come back and look at the numbers from the first half. It's North Georgia 33, Limestone 32 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative,
and inclusive.
It's a process,
not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the Leadership
Certificate program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication. Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
North Georgia leading Limestone by 33-32. The largest lead in the ball game for the Saints, if memory serves, was 7 at 20-13. Nighthawks came back to retake the lead at 29-28. It seesawed back and forth there, and current lead is 33-32. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn here in Memorial Hall. It has been an entertaining ball game.
Yeah, very much so.
Has been an entertaining game. One Nighthawk in double figures with 10 points. That's Ephraim Shamanga, 5 of 10 from the floor, 4 rebounds in 15 minutes of play. 8 points for Shaquan, 3 of 9 from the floor in 18 minutes. 5 points for Quincy Portier, 4 for Tyler Domine, 3 each for the duo of Ebo Smith and Karad Watson. Collectively, Nighthawks just a shade under 40%, 3 of 8 beyond the arc, 37%, and 4 of 6 at the line. They are trailing on the glass by a deficit of 5.
Yeah, that's it's a little bit of a misnomer there on the glass, just because we've shot so. They're going to get more defensive rebounds than we're going to get. They're going to get more offensive rebounds than we're going to get offensive rebounds. So it's like if we don't close a possession with a defensive rebound, they're probably getting 1.5 looks to our 1. One thing that I can take away from the box score is that although they started out making 4 or half of their first 8 threes from T.J. Shepard and Kenny Hairston, they missed their last 5 of the half from 3. I think that's something that we're going to want to pay attention to. So they like to go handoff to a matchup and then just kind of drive at the matchup that they think favors them. We're probably going to want to sit on that matchup and see them shoot the long-range shot. They made them in the first part of the first half, but did not in the second part. And then, only 8 total free throws taken in the game.
Right.
And so that lends to it being a little bit more of a physical game around the rim. Not sure whether or not that plays to the hands of North Georgia, but if that's the way it's going to be played, then that's the way we need to play it.
Limestone has committed 9 turnovers, only 4 in the first half for North Georgia.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable number. Anything under 8.5 is kind of the target for turnovers. A lot of teams set statistical goals. They say that we want to be able to, going into the game, we want to get certain numbers out of the box score. Well, sometimes, the ebb and flow of the game kind of dictates that may not happen. So a team, like a lot of coaches will say that I want to make more free throws than the other team even attempts. Well, that's saying that you're going to get to the free throw line at a high rate. So let's say the game's not called in that fashion. You got to kind of throw that out the window.
Right.
And find a way to kind of create kind of mini competitions or mini goals within the game. And, one of those is coaches will segment into the medias. So We don't print box scores here at media timeouts, but for the schools that do, or a lot of schools will track it on their iPads on the benches, they'll just wipe the slate clean at the media timeout and then say, we got to win this 4. We got to win this 4. And when I say win this 4, it's not always on points, but it could be on offensive rebounds. You know, whatever your team's emphasis is, they wipe it at the top of the media and go at it like a 4-minute war.
We will step aside. When we come back, we'll dive into the Limestone half of the box. 1-point lead for North Georgia. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer.
I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
A look at the Limestone College half of the box score from the first 20 minutes. TJ Shepard leading the way with 14, Hairston with 8. And look at the highlights here. You've got Karad Watson taking the pass from Ephraim Shamanga, then Ebo Smith, an NBA range 3. Those were a couple of the highlights from the first half of play. Other scorers for Limestone in the first half, 4 from Jaquan Sims, 2 each for the trio of Donovan Harris, Eddie Hunt, and Walter Cole. We will take a break. When we come back, more at the half. It's a 1-point lead for North Georgia, 33-32 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
here in Dahlonega courtside at Memorial Hall. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, and the Nighthawk Sports Network team. Directing tonight, Ashley Porter, and on camera, our thanks to Sharon Perkins, the better half of Chris Perkins.
Hey, we do what we got to do.
Indeed. Got a couple of minutes left here before we take our final break of the half. After tonight's ball game in the cozy confines of Memorial Hall, a little change of pace coming for Coach Faulkner and company, heading west to Denver.
Mile High City, a couple games out there. Although it's a tournament format called the Hilton Garden Inn Denver Cherry Creek Classic.
Wow.
It is basically just 2 home games. We're going to play at Regis on Friday night and then at Metropolitan across town on Saturday night, fly back Sunday. So it's an out or Thursday afternoon, play Friday night, play Saturday night across city, and come back Sunday. And it's trips like this that kind of are you know, North Georgia is built around the student-athlete experience here, and it's trips like this that, you know, regardless of what the outcome of these 2 games are great experiences for these young men to see a different part of the country, to have to fly together as a team,
yep.
To manage their way through an airport together as a team. So it's going to be a good, although it's kind of crammed in over the holiday week for them, it's going to be a good trip for Coach Faulkner and the Nighthawks.
And a great place to celebrate Thanksgiving in Denver, Colorado.
Now, I've only been a few times. Just imagine the weather's going to be a little bit different than it is here in Dahlonega.
Just a pinch.
Yeah.
We'll step aside one final time when we come back. The second half between the Nighthawks and the Saints. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make, you know, children's lives and dreams come true.
(33-32). The Nighthawks by 1, leading Limestone. The Saints under head coach Brandon Scott. And we are back to action. Limestone has possession. Glad you've joined us for coverage of Nighthawk basketball. Out front, into the hands of Hairston, works on Dominy down the lane, shot is up. Going to be a foul on the play, so an and one for Hairston. Foul on Shaquan Cantrell.
Got a little bit loose right there in our defensive assignment. We did a great job of taking away their out of dead ball set that they tried to run to start the half, but then you know, just kind of a clear lane there for Hairston, and we just kind of lost track of our help side responsibilities.
So a three-point play, the old-fashioned way to start things off for the Saints here in the second half of play. Shaquan in the lane, up, no good, tipped, and it'll be Makumba Kane who comes down with it for Limestone. Three from Hairston, goodness. He's got 6 points in 40 seconds.
Yeah, that's Shaquan's 7th miss of the night. A high percentage shooter.
Chemunga puts it in. First points of the second half. 38-35. Nighthawks back within 3. Hairston, top of the key, open. Three-pointer in and out, no good. Nighthawks come up with a loose ball. Tyler Dominy down. The pass to Chemunga, up and in. Ran the floor well.
Yeah, I did say that he's got super fast hands. He is fast as well when he wants to be, but his key attribute is being able to change speeds.
Out front, Shepard guarded by Chemunga. Away it goes to Sims. Macumba Kane hits the floor. Now Shepard kicks it over to Hairston on the wing, down low. Donovan Harris blocked by Watson. Dominy with the ball for North Georgia. Chance to retake the lead. Tyler Dominy, you bet.
That basket could be credited to Karad Watson there. Little energy from the shot block. Did a great job of running the floor in offensive transition, creating that driving lane for Tyler.
Both teams with 6-0 runs in the early minutes of this second half. And we will take a timeout. 17:57 to go here in the ball game. It's 39-38 in favor of North Georgia. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
We're not just a video production company. We're storytellers, and we're on a mission to connect people, inspire change, and capture life's most precious moments. Because it's not only about capturing where you are today, it's about capturing where you're going. So when it's time to create a video, choose Bentley Media. And let us tell your story the way it was meant to be told. Bentley Media, we only film everything.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
This would be a great day to play perfect, wouldn't it?
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Back to action. Limestone with the ball down 1. 3 from Macumba Kane. Not sure that's the shot. Boy, the ball goes off of Shaquan. I don't know that that's what Coach Brandon Scott drew up, but sort of a wash, and we'll get the ball back.
He can shoot it, I think, as many times as he wants from out there. And I say that, and he'll probably just get on fire.
You don't want that. Limestone with it. 17:39 to go in the ball game. 39-38, North Georgia.
Good ball screen defense right there by the Nighthawks.
Hairston elevates for 3 off the mark. No good. Rebound, Ebo Smith. Outlet to Chemunga. Ephraim to the wing, zips it back to Ebo, fakes the 3, drive, stops, up and under and in.
That's only going to make Ebo's three-point shooting more efficient if he's able to show three-point shots, stand the defense up, and then go make a 2-layer move, the up and under.
Shepard back out front to Kane, away it goes to Sims. Quan now finds Shepard, guarded by Chemunga. 8 to shoot. Macumba Kane out of control. Now lobs it over the head. That's a backcourt violation.
Well done, sir, official. Mr. Corbin, you were right on top of that. I think he saw it, and you convinced the official, made it aware that he needed to get in spot and in position to see that.
I say, good man. That's a backcourt. 16:47 to go in the ball game. Nighthawks by 3 at 41-38. Now an 8-0 run by North Georgia. Chemunga lobs to Watson, backs it in. Now it'll go to Tyler with 8 to shoot, 7. Shaquan 6, 5. Beautiful move to the basket and in.
That straight slash. Strong desire to get to the rim. Shaquan Cantrell is awesome at it, and his ability to shoot the mid-range and far jump shot has really opened up this driving lane for him.
And he is now in double figures with 10. Played 4 minutes in the second half. 3 off the mark from Sims, but a rebound and basket for Macumba Kane.
So they made a 3 in their first possession, second possession of the half. Otherwise, they're, what, 1 of 8 in their last 3?
Yep.
Or last bunch.
Floater in the lane will go for Ephraim. He leads the scoring for North Georgia with 16.
Tough possession for the Nighthawks, though. No ball reversals or paint touches.
That is the largest lead of the night for North Georgia. An official timeout, 15:32 to go in the ball game. We'll take a timeout here, and also a station ID while we're at it. 45-40 is your score in favor of North Georgia. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Now you have it. Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
Back to action here in Dahlonega. Limestone with the ball. Macumba Kane, 12-footer air ball, but right into the hands of Donovan Harris over the top of Fusak. He gets the basket and a trip to the foul line. Doggone it.
Unfortunate break there. Kane's jump shot from 18 feet traveled about 13 and a half and ended up being like a pass that you just can't position yourself for a shot to miss that short that bad.
And that puts Donovan Harris at the line. Harris left that one just a little short.
Need to make a note of that too.
Yep. Chimanga with the ball. Beautiful feed to Cantrell, and he is fouled by Walter Cole. While we have a quick second, let's take a look at some of the plays of note in the last couple here in the second half. Beautiful feed from Domini to Chimanga. And then a beautiful effort by Ebo on his own. Meanwhile, Shaquan has added a foul shot. To your point earlier in the ball game, a marked improvement. 2 beautiful looking foul shots. Colin Cotter in the ball game, replacing Ephraim Chimanga for the Nighthawks. Hairston works the ball to Macumba Kane. A flurry of activity. The shot up and in for Donovan Harris. Quickly ahead to Poitier. Quincy now to Fusak. Takes a long 3 and hits a long 3.
Buckets.
Largest lead of the night, 50-44.
What's your food of choice for the holidays?
I'm a traditionalist with turkey.
Yeah, mashed potatoes?
Yep.
My mom puts mayonnaise in them.
Oh!
That,
wow.
Yeah, and it makes it really good.
Wow.
Yeah. Light.
I like that. I like that. Ball nearly saved over there by Colin Cotter. Yeah, I'm a traditionalist with Thanksgiving. I've done the turducken.
The what? What is that?
the turkey.
Oh, yeah,
the
he
duck,
told me about that
and the
last
chicken.
year.
Yeah.
What, dressing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Portier drives. That one off the mark. Free, battle for it. Cotter goes to the floor, is walked all over by Donovan Harris. Here come the Saints with numbers. Kane blocked by Dominy, but the follow will go.
Game got physical all of a sudden.
50-46, inside 14 to play. Cotter straight away. Now drives, layup, left it short, no whistle. Boy. Saints again with the ball. Hairston down low, Kane lays it in. And I'll give him credit, he ran the floor.
He did, yep. He is a tough guy to deal with that length.
All arms and legs. Cantrell, top of the key, works into the lane. Floater up, good.
That's a matchup that we like there because that offensive possession was basically just handed to Shaquan. We like the matchup, get out of his way.
Hairston with the ball, works on Cotter. Kane has signaled to the bench that he is winded. Hairston drives, puts it up off the glass, high and good.
Got such a soft shot around the rim.
16 for him now. Dominy away to Portier. Bounce pass. Down low to Shaquan, and a foul. That's going to go on Sims. That's the second on Jaquan. Shimanga back in, as is Lanre Olatunji. Portier to inbound along the baseline. Does so to Lanre. Now out front to Ephraim. He is guarded by Michael Miller. Or beg your pardon, that's TJ Shepard. Three from Ephraim.
That came off of his hand sideways, but was able to find a way to hit the front iron and get down. Kind of got the momentum back in our hands a little bit through jump shots. We got to find a way to string up some stops. Don't want to turn it into a scoring fest.
Up by 5, 12-10 to go, and a near turnover, but Cole retains possession, works the left side of the lane, stops, back it goes to Hunt. Bounce pass, Makumba Kane, who lays it in. We'll have a timeout at the next stoppage of play, 11:47 to go. Ephraim off balance, high and good.
That's crazy. The angle of that shot went from the right side of the basket to the left and then finished back with his right hand on a tight angle.
That's a great horse shot. The drive by Shepard blocked out of bounds, but a foul. And that will go against Bennett Fuzak. We will take a timeout. 11:30 to go in the ball game. It's North Georgia by 5, 57-52 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Goodbye, LA, until another time. When can we call it love? Think we've crossed the line.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Just coming out of a great gastronomical discussion with Thanksgiving in the offing. The question today at the end of 680 The Fans morning show were the callers all in for a nonstop glutton fest? It was about 50-50. A lot of guys said nope. Watching the waistline.
50% of people are doing that now?
And 50 were just, wide open.
Normal.
Yeah.
Normally hungry holiday people.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't like that number.
At the line, that one no good. 1 of 2 for the lefty. 57-53, 11:23 to go. Nighthawks the lead in the ball. Shaquan lost the handle and then threw it away as he fell to the floor. That was an awkward fall, too.
That was the 4th time out of a dead ball or media timeout we've run the same action. Looks like Limestone was prepared for it this go-around.
Saints with the ball, 11:11 to play. Kane away to Shepard. Shepard now to the top of the key, down the left side of the lane, stops. Ball is knocked free, scramble for it. And Lanre Olatunji able to tie up Walter Cole, and on the alternating possession, Nighthawks have it.
Attaboy Lanre right there. I mean, that actually goes down as a steal in the records book, or as it should, but are on the stat sheet. And it's a good job, by coming in here in these short spurts that Lanre's role has morphed into. Anybody that's kind of going to be a short stint guy, got to be high energy.
Yep. By design. Watson away to Chimanga. Ephraim turns, fakes, shoots, scores.
That's something that Coach Faulkner, that's a design right there, posting of a point guard when you've got such body control as Ephraim.
23 for Chimanga. That one nestles in for Hairston, and he has 18 now on the night. 59-55.
It's not like you want to teach your point all these up and under post moves.
Oh, Ephraim Chimanga, and one.
He changed direction, changed hands.
Wow.
Man, this kid has gone from playing like a, last year he was a freshman, he played like an upperclassman, now he's playing like a senior as a sophomore.
Ephraim Chimanga, he just has surpassed his career high. Now with 25, a new career high for Ephraim.
Probably not going to be his career high for long.
Nope.
I think he's going to keep scoring and stealing and rebounding. He's just such a good all-around player.
He just set a new career high. Now 26 with the foul shot. 62-55. Hunt at the left elbow, dribbles twice. Now away it goes to Sims. In the air, up and one. While we wait for Sims to take his foul shot, let's take a look at that last sequence. Ephraim Chimanga. The drive, the off-balance shot, amazing. Meanwhile, Jaquan Sims at the line, completing his three-point play.
I don't know why I thought Limestone and Coke are in the same league. They're not. That tells you how attuned I am to the other side of the region for us.
Ephraim Chimanga is in a zone tonight.
Yep, new career high.
17-footer gives him 28. And it's a 6-point lead. Hairston from the right elbow floats it in from 15.
New kind of ball screen look right there by Limestone. Stagger tandem ball screen.
20 for Hairston. Ephraim on the wing, now gets it away to Poitier, zips it over to Tyler Dominy. Tyler sees daylight, now will turn, fake, puts it up and in. What a move by Tyler.
It's called a double layer move. That's upperclassmen make those. Great for young kids who want to pivot, stay poised.
Oh, beautiful block. Ground, never left his feet. Inside 9 to go, 6-point lead for North Georgia. Poitier for three, off the iron, no good. Gets his own rebound. Now it's lost to TJ Shepard. Up to Hairston on the wing. Hairston heaves it over to Sims. Jaquan back to Hairston, wide open three Off the mark, no good, but taken by Jaquan. Saints keep it. TJ Shepard launches one, no good. Well, that off of Makumba Kane, out of bounds. Even with possession, it's hard to out-rebound that guy.
Yeah, you have to basically foul him.
Ebo's back in. Shaquan's back in. Lonray gets a breather. Tyler gets a breather.
What a turkey week game right here. Those are all this
It's been a great matchup.
Yeah.
8:20 to go. Shaquan out front. Drives, shoots. That one partially blocked, and Limestone has it. And knocked free. Ebo comes up with a loose ball. Domine whips it up. Full length of the court. Shaquan Cantrell.
Touchdown. That's the Tyler Domine of old right there, quarterbacking the little shotgun pistol look.
Oh, my.
It sounded good. But
I think we're going to get to see that one again in just a little bit. Wow, 7:45 to go in the ball game. Largest lead, but an answer at the other end by Jaquan Sims.
Man, it's been a while since either team has strung together back-to-back stops.
Shamanga, that's a two.
Long two.
70-62, the lead is 8.
Worst shot in basketball, unfortunately.
Yeah. Counting. Hairston to the top of the key, launches a three. It's up, it's no good. Rebound Shaquan. Hairston might be getting a little tired. Shaquan drives into the lane, puts it up. Yes, sir! Double-digit advantage for the Nighthawks of UNG. Inside 7 minutes we go. Hairston calls the play as he walks it up. Away to Shepard. Now to Makumba Kane. In the lane, left-handed hook, up, no good. Rebound to Domine. Coach Faulkner wants him to slow things down for a sec. Domine, now with 15 to shoot, has it stolen.
Foul him.
Yeah,
that's actually a good foul.
A delayed whistle there. Tyler trying to reach in. We'll take the under 8, 6:28 to go in the ball game. It's UNG by 10 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Oh, what a night for the Nighthawks. They lead by 10. A quick look at a couple of plays of note over the last couple of minutes that have caught our attention. Here, beautiful effort, up and under. Nicely done. And then the long heave from Tyler Domine to Shaquan. Boy, that was shades of being on the gridiron for Tyler.
Skinny post, fade route, whatever.
A 10-point lead. Thanks to Ashley Porter for queuing those up.
Travel.
Saints with the ball. Walter Cole now gets rid of it. Down low, shot blocked. Thought that was clean.
So did Bennett. You know, it's games like this here, you're just surprised that we've been entertained by such a competitive game. You know, 20 minutes for tip, there's nobody in here. You know, we're using staffers, better halves on cameras. You know, just so many people have kind of helped put this holiday game together. Derek Serrani is our game day administrator. You know, we've got just so many people that have kind of come here on a holiday and help give our fans an opportunity to what they are now getting is a good round of basketball.
You bet. A quality matchup. First foul shot was for naught. The second one also of equal quality. And it stays a 10-point ball game. 6 minutes to go. Nighthawks on top with the ball. Shimanga away to Ebo. Fakes. Looking for the backdoor cut. Now to Watson into the hands of Shimanga on the wing. 15 on the shot clock. 5:50 to play. Shimanga loosely guarded by Miller. Away to Tyler Domine. Big step. The shot would not go. Rebound to the Saints. Hairston with the ball, guarded by Shimanga. Three's on the way, no good. Rebound Watson, nice block out by Karad.
Good man, two-handed rebound by Karad.
Shaquan drives, he scores, and one.
He just fit through the gap like it's about as wide as a coin slot. Have you seen that commercial, the Geico commercial where the sloth is?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a bicycle.
I've been yeah, it's a tandem bicycle. I've been trying to use the word coin slot just because of the tight space, and he just fit right through there, put his head down, and knocked it out.
Shaquan with a beautiful looking follow. Another old-fashioned three-point play. Largest lead of the night now, 75-62. Hairston with the ball across half court. 5:20 and counting. Now into the hands of Michael Miller. Miller drives, leaves it for Cole. Walter. Now to Hairston. Shimanga follows defensively. Miller in the lane. Shot clock at 10. Makumba Kane. That's a. Oh my goodness. Makumba Kane put down a shoulder and drove it into the belly of Tyler Domine. Unfortunately, Tyler with his third personal. While he's at the line, let's take a look at that last and one by Shaquan Cantrell. Beautiful drive. There's your coin slot.
Hey, I mean, that's like the size of a quarter.
Makumba Kane, the lefty. That one no good, but an offensive board. Back out to Hairston. 75-63, 1 of 2 at the line for Kane, but an offensive board. Hairston, the drive in the basket.
Man, he's such a soft, 5 feet and in, he's got such a soft shot.
That's another coin slot move.
Yeah, man.
Shimanga leaves it for Shaquan. Travel. 4:41. On the clock.
Let's score right. We're still up 10.
Yeah, it's back to 10. What was a 13-point lead now is 10. Clock rolls, 4:34. Hairston drives. That's a nice move, but he missed the shot. Rebound Domine. Outlet to Cotter. Collin brings it up. The lob to Watson in the lane. Takes a 15-foot fall away and a rebound.
Probably not the shot Coach Faulkner was looking for, but it's not offense that's going to get us home here. It's stringing up some stops here defensively.
And you got to stop that man. Hairston, 15-footer up. No good. Rebound Shaquan.
Man-child rebound by Shaquan there.
How high was that vertical leap?
Yeah.
Cantrell for three, no good. Rebound snatched by Donovan Harris.
Front left side, front left side there, but just the confidence to be able to take that in a game like this speaks a lot to how far his shot has come.
Foul on the play by Cotter stops the clock. We'll take the under 4. 3:45 to go in the ball game. Before that foul shot can be taken, we got to take a timeout. We have to take a timeout. Immediate timeout. Immediate timeout. Thank you. It's a 65 game with 3:45 to go. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
It's been a good night thus far for the Nighthawks. Let's see if they can finish the job. They're up by 10, 75-65 with 3:45 to go. At the line, Kenny Hairston.
Crazy train.
Go ahead.
Crazy train.
Yes,
entertaining
indeed.
the crowd here. Yep. Really surprised by how good of a turnout we had here.
Hairston up and in, 72% on the season at the line for Hairston. Junior out of Charlotte, North Carolina. So 1 of 2 for Hairston. Nighthawks with the ball. Shaquan to Tyler on the wing. Down low, Ephraim puts it up and in. 32 points, Ephraim Shamunga.
That's just a great basket cut by Ephraim on the ball reversal. Caught his man sleeping.
Boy, a near steal by Poitier. Pass to the big guy, Donovan, puts it up and in. Timeout taken by Limestone. And is it a 30? It's a 30, so we'll keep it right here. 77-68 with 3:15 to go.
So when will you eat your Thanksgiving?
Traditionally, I prefer lunch, the lunch part of the day, so that there is time to move around and then have the first round of leftovers. Reload for dinner.
Yeah. My parents are up, my family's up from Florida. We've already done ours. We did ours. I think I could lay on this table here and take a nap. Like the only thing missing from our Thanksgiving meal is like the tradition of watching Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Right. Yeah. Which, if you have to give something up, that's probably what you'd want to forfeit, I would think.
Yeah.
You got to have the football, got to have the turkey. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big parade guy. Yeah, big parade guy.
You like the floats?
Just that signifies the beginning of the holiday season.
There you go. Yeah. Fuzak up and in for 3.
Limestone chose to play a zone out of that timeout. I'm not so sure with as many shooters that we have that zone is the best call, but mixing it up.
Turnaround jumper by Shepard, no good. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds off of Shaquan. That 3 makes it a 12-point ball game. It'll be inbounded to Hairston, 3, good.
I jinxed him.
26 points for Hairston. Now back to single digits. Timeout Limestone. They have 1 left. We will keep it.
It's a full.
Yeah, full. Let's take it. 2:38 to go in the ball game. It's UNG by 9. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
Back we are here. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team. We have 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in this ball game and a 9-point lead for the Nighthawks. Domini inbounds to Shimanga. Brings it up on Hairston. The clock is your friend at this point. Can be. Loosely guarded by Hairston is Shimanga. Shot clock at 12. 2:20 to play here in Dahlonega. Nighthawks by 9 with the ball. Shimanga with 5, 4, 3, 2. Shimanga. This one off the iron, no good. Rebound by Fuzak, and they kick it back, and a brand new shot clock.
This is probably the last time they can choose to guard us.
Yeah. Down 9 are the Saints. Inside 2 minutes to play. Makumba Kane out on Shimanga. That's a matchup that I like. Shimanga, top of the key to Fuzak. Lobs it to Shaquan with 4. Turnaround 10-footer, no good. Ball out of bounds. It will stay with North Georgia. Thank you very kindly.
Yeah. Inbound it and let him eat another 30 seconds.
Ebo Smith checks in, replacing Poitier. .99 seconds left.
This is probably a foul giver that is coming into the game for Limestone.
That would be Eddie Hunt. Shimanga to inbound, lobs it to Fuzak. Over to Domini.
Wow.
And now in the hands of Shimanga. Are you surprised?
Very.
Shimanga near midcourt, guarded by Hairston. Drives, puts it up, no good. Might have been partially altered by Hairston. Quickly the other way. Shepard drives into the lane, kicks the pass to Makumba Kane, puts it up and in. Wow. 80-73 with 1:11 to go.
Yeah, we didn't need that early of a shot if they weren't going to foul us.
Domini brings it up, guarded by Makumba Kane. Across midcourt, inside a minute to go. Domini all alone, slam dunk.
Out. Built by Home Depot right there, son. That was a hammer.
Now, while Makumba Kane has size and length,
he doesn't have lateral speed.
He does not have lateral speed. And Tyler Domini recognized that fully.
Yeah, that was probably not, I got a feeling that our producer is going to get on that and find it. That was a hammer.
I think we probably, before tonight's over, are going to see that again. Let's take a look. Tyler Domini this time here, out front and right around Makumba Kane. Oh my!
Caught him flat-footed too.
There's just something inherently good about a slam dunk.
Yeah. Especially when you're winning.
Exactly. It's a lot more fun that way. 49 seconds to go. 9-point ball game. The floater by Hairston left it short. Rebound to Ephraim Shimanga. And a foul at the 42.3 second mark.
We're going to make that plane ride to Denver a little bit nicer.
Yep.
Having to leave your mayonnaise-infused mashed potatoes a little early.
Down low, slam dunk, Lanre Olatunji.
Andre got in on the hammer show.
Yes, he did. Shot up and no good by Shepard. Rebound Domini. 30 seconds to go. Battle on the floor. Domini is fouled by Shepard. Tyler doing a great job protecting the ball with his body.
Yep.
There was not a way in the world that TJ Shepard was going to take that ball from Tyler.
Maybe that's another reason that Limestone hasn't been fouling, is they're not even in the bonus yet.
2 minutes to give. And a quick foul there is their 7th. That stops the clock with 26.7. While they're walking down the floor, let's take a look at that last slam by Lanre Olatunji. Great recognition by Ephraim to get him the ball. Of course, it's not quite as much of a jump for Lanre as it was for Tyler.
No.
Not quite as far to go. 84-73. Nighthawks looking to get back to 500 on the early season. Ephraim puts it up and in. 85-73, 26.7 to go. Lanre will come back in after the make that we're anticipating. And there it is.
He just came in when you drop the Nigerian Thunder like that, you come in the game whenever you want to come in the game.
The man from Lago said, get me back on the floor.
Not when you get waved in. I want to get in the game now. I got dunking to do.
Lanre's got to play. Hairston for three, way out, no good. Rebound to Domini. Outlet to Shamango. Let's not commit any more fouls, guys. This one's done. This turkey is done.
Mayonnaise infused.
Mayonnaise infused, mashed potatoes and all. Nighthawks improved to 2-2 with an 86-73 win over the Saints of Limestone. And what a game. Ephraim Shamanga, 34 points, 21 for Shaquan Cantrell, and a wonderful team effort tonight by the Nighthawks.
Yeah, that was, I tell you what, that our body language didn't look too good, you know, coming out. It was like very turkey-ish, holiday-ish, and it was just, you know, but maybe that's the makeup of our team. You know, we're just kind of, it's not about how fast you run out of the locker room. Maybe it's about just when the whistle's blown, you know, taking care of business. Sure. And you know, that's kind of the mentality that we took on today. Was Limestone's a really good team.
Yep.
Really good team that's going to win a bunch of basketball games between here and the end of the year.
That's only their second loss. They are 3-2 now on the season with tonight's result. And North Georgia improves to 2-2. And to your point, I thought tonight the team responded well when they gave up the advantage that they had early. I think the largest lead by Limestone came at 38-33, so they're up 5. And then immediately a 10-0, 12-2 run by North Georgia.
Yeah, down 5 in a flat gym. You know that's easy if we don't get a couple stops. That's really easy for Limestone to bang a couple threes home, and you know, it's almost a stretchable, you know, an unsurmountable lead. So I tell you what, there's a lot of good to take away from this. Number one, you want to win every basketball game that you play, but to be able to win your last one before a little bit of a break or a holiday always just makes it taste a little bit better.
You look at what North Georgia did in the second half from the floor. They were 22 of 33, 66% in the second half, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, a perfect 6 of 6 at the line. On the evening for the whole game, 53% from the floor, 46% on 6 of 13 from 3, and 10 of 12 at the line. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that any night. Well, I'll tell you what we also did tonight, Craig, was we really defended pretty good as well. You know, giving up 73 for as quick as we like to play is a great number. And we did a great job of recognizing ball screen defense and handoff exchanges. Limestone made 4 of their first 8 shots, but then 4 of their first 8 threes. But then after that, they were 2 of 16 from long range. And so, you know, some of that has to do with cooling off, but some of it also has to do with how we're switching and how we're recognizing and challenging shooters. So, you know, not only did we play well offensively, obviously with Shaquan and Cantrell, or Shaquan and Ephraim both reaching double figures, but I thought we defended pretty well tonight.
Yep. The one number on here that I absolutely love, Despite all the points and percentages, only 7 turnovers for the game.
Almost as many steals as we had turnovers.
Yep.
That's
nicely done.
Yeah, that's. I really feel good for the guys. You know, they're 500 now, going out to Denver, 500 record with those 2 losses. Number 1 being number 2 team in the country, and another one being in overtime that you might have let slip through your fingertips.
Yep.
So, for a team that's still really trying to establish its new identity with kind of the pieces that we have, it is. I think it's a great spot to be in for the Nighthawks.
Without question. Our next broadcast, can you believe it's going to be a conference doubleheader with Francis Marion coming to call on December the 2nd.
Yeah, North Georgia, for the Nighthawks. Let me see my notes here. I think, 7 of our next 9 games are on the road. That includes a trip to Denver. That includes a trip to St. Augustine, to play Flagler, a trip down to Augusta. So we get that home game on December 2nd versus Francis Marion, and then December 30th
is
in
the
the
next
middle
home
of
game.
the break
Yeah.
with Pembroke. So basically, we don't really get to string together our home games until January the 10th.
Yep.
So it's just 2 more with a lot of road trips, including one that requires flying, sprinkled into the mix.
Bingo. A great performance tonight by Coach Faulkner's Nighthawks. Again, they improved to 2-2. I want to thank our staff on the Nighthawk Sports Network tonight. Ashley Porter, your director. And again, our huge thanks to Sharon Perkins for sitting in on camera tonight on our broadcast. And again, our great friends as part of our radio network, we can't neglect how big a part they play in spreading the word of Nighthawk basketball.
Yeah, our good friend, alum Mike Wofford and his crew down at Glory 1330 in Gainesville. I tell you what, you're going to be hard-pressed to find a Division III simulcast, half video, half audio. So there's just so many moving parts that we have. But, at the end of the day, we want to be able to provide a service to our consumers. And, thankful to the student staff that we have here that help run the broadcast, the video broadcast, and as you mentioned, thanks to Mike Wofford and the staff down at Glory 1330 to help us be on the airwaves and on TuneIn Radio.
On behalf of Mr. Lee Glenn and our entire staff, I'm Craig Corbin saying again, your final score, North Georgia knocks off Limestone 86-73. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Have it. Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
We're not just a video production company. We're storytellers, and we're on a mission to connect people, inspire change, and capture life's most precious moments. Because it's not only about capturing where you are today, it's about capturing where you're going. So when it's time to create a video, choose Bentley Media. and let us tell your story the way it was meant to be told. Bentley Media, we only film everything.